Hello guys, so Salomé here and Pedro, and we are ready to start answering to your questions for the AMA. Cryptomaniac asked us, Pedro, what's your plan in terms of listing the token in other exchanges?
So I would say that we are open to it and having conversations regularly with exchanges and partners, but this really isn't a priority for now. Our focus right now is on developing our technology, our app, and creating the ultimate sports metaverse to grow organically. So we have a question from an unknown user. And the question is, what is the deadline for finishing the roadmap? And did you bring any new elements to your projects? Who are the stars of the current sports world who support the project?
Well, our roadmap never ends, right? So we keep updating our roadmap, and you can check that on our website. We work on new ideas and new features, new sports, to understand how we can grow our community and to make more sports stars getting on board on dotmoovs, on this new digital concept for playing sports with people all over the world. As for stars, on our current sports, we are working with experts on dance and freestyle football that are helping us developing the score further and ensuring that all the criteria that we are using in our scoring algorithm allows athletes not only to compete fairly, but also to improve their skills in that specific sport. So that is it. Okay, so now Romsty23 asks you where exactly the rewards come from, and are we shifting to a similar step economy approach? That's a tough one.
Rumsey, you're on it. In some ways, it is similar. You'll need an NFT to play, but it is quite different in the sense that we have a clearly circular, sustainable economy. Our token supply is limited, which means we can't just issue more tokens. What goes in must come out. It's all demand and supply, basically. And in our new economy, you will see a higher dependency on NFTs, their purchase of their repairs, and that creates an influx of tokens into the economy. Don't worry, it will all make a lot more sense once the economy is fully released. Rumsty23 asks, why did the bat challenge end?
So this decision was made because of Apple regulations. So we were not able to allow to update the app in their store because of the betting mechanism that we had in our app. However, Xmoves continue to be in our app, to be in our in-app currency, and your best moves get rewarded accordingly to that. Nothing changes considering that aspect. So if you play, you move, you will earn moves based on your score and based on your moves, of course. So. Okay, so Romsty23, is there any plan to have another ways of revenue in the app? Example, ads, if yes, will move be used somehow on that process, or it will be only with fiat currency? Guys, it's Romsty23, I think it's already in the team working with us every single day now that I see the questions.
Yeah, well, he's definitely one step ahead of the game here. Yes, of course, this is not even at the back of our minds. It's right front and center. It's probably less in the traditional in-app ads sense, because as we keep saying, we're working on a comprehensive ecosystem for sports and sports enthusiasts, and that will excite brands, content creators, influencers, which in turn opens the doors to targeted digital marketing. So the answer is yes, but maybe not in the most traditional sense that you would expect. Romsey23 has another question. Is there any plan of buyback since the overall market is down?
Well, yes, the market has not been kind to the crypto world, and even for dotmoovs project, which has only 1 year of life. But we knew that this kind of behavior will happen. We would happen again. So we were kind of already taking care and being really cautious about all the decisions that we decided to do. We don't have specific buyback plans at the moment. No, but when we do, we will communicate it for sure. And I think it's something that you can count on. Okay, again, now Rente23, what's your thoughts about the dance sport launched a few months ago? Is it meeting your expectations?
You know what, I'll be very honest, it isn't. We encountered some issues on the way, probably due to an abundance of caution with licensing, partnering with the right people, etc. And this has led to a release that was a bit slower than what we wished for. And with summer holidays, etc., it's not been easy to find the right partners to help us bring more content. But we're definitely ramping up with some new strategies. We're talking to new partners. We're finding new content creators, and we're expecting a ramp up over the coming weeks. Romsey23 asks, what do you think having players creating... okay, let me restart this. Romsey23 asks, what do you think of having players creating their own dance moves? What about their private tournaments?
Well, that's a great idea, and great minds think alike, I guess. So we are that's our next move. As a company, we will be investing more on content creators and having them with a main role in our ecosystem. We call them dotmoovs. And this means that these users will be able to come in and create their own content, their own challenges, their own tournaments, and they will earn from it in a kind of profit share model with us. So they will be earning for all the challenge that they will be making available on the app. And as the quality of the videos as high the quality of the videos, the most earnings that they will get. So that's our next move. We are still in early stages, testing it out with some dot movers that are very close to us, and they can test the early version of this new mechanism. But I think it's going to be quick that we will open this mechanism to the masses. Okay, so now Mamali 1984 My dear friend, I've been familiar with this project for about 1 year, and I agree that the project is promising and strong. During this time, I supported and promoted dotmoovs with all my heart. Now me and 7 other members of my family have all invested in this project. We all suffered a lot of loss, and even during this time, I encourage others to do it. But I think the core team is owed to us, oppressed investors. Our regiment is under a lot of psychological pressure. We expect you please understand.
Okay, so it's quite a lot of emotion in this one. I fully understand and I empathize. You know, a lot of people in this winter of crypto that we're going through have lost money in their investment. And you know, first of all, thank you for the kind words about the project. I think we're all truly sorry to hear when people lose money in their investments, but unfortunately, we really do not control, nor do we want to control in any way the market. Our focus is to develop our technology and our app, and we're going to be coming out with some new marketing strategies as well to keep growing, but that is as much as we can do. And in this bear market, just protect yourself and protect your investments, and be aware of the volatility in the market and how unkind it sometimes can be. This is a difficult username. Capcan GPK NFT asks, can you please describe the founders' moves? How can they be used and what are the benefits to their owners?
Well, I'm not sure I understand this question, but if you are referring to the team allocations, they are on periodic unlocks, so nobody touches them. and also they represent a very small amount of the total circulating supply, so I wouldn't be worried. However, I kind of understand your concern. I also invested in other projects, and that's also something that I look at. But we are all here, and I think our team is growing and we are always telling you that in our communities, in our channels. I think you can see by the website, and we think that the whole passion that the team is putting on the project can make you not worry about leaving the project and go away. So believe in us and believe in the project. I think Pedro and I can talk about in the name of the whole team. We are over 16 people working every single day to make the dotmoovs app possible. It's a very different project from others online, and everyone is trying really hard to face all the challenges for when releasing something new. Okay, so Buraxlin, Buraxlin, I'm sorry if I pronounce it wrong. There are some problems in shoe rentals and users cannot earn income for a long time. Do you have any work for this? We love you and want this resolved. Oh, that's good. I believe you will give nice gifts to the victims.
Well, do we have any work for this? We have had a lot of work for this. It's not an easy one. What I can tell you is that we are fully aware of some problems that we've had with our rental system. Some of these were by design to test some strategies. Some of them were actual bugs that we have now solved. But if you are still experiencing any issues, please do report them. We have a whole team dedicated to capturing feedback and helping us prioritize internally. And we really do listen to what you guys report on all of our channels, on Discord, on Telegram. So please keep it coming. We are on it. If sometimes it looks like we're not, it's because there's other more higher priority bugs that we need to fix. But we're definitely putting everything in our backlog, and we will get to it eventually. So Stan the Caddy asks, why have you not fixed the glitch where when a new user is making an account, if they choose Imperial to record their height and weight, it only displays their height and weight as metric in the profile? Furthermore, if the user goes to change the height and weight from metric to Imperial and presses save, it automatically goes back to metric when they go back to their profile section.
It also freaked me out, this kind of bug. It's it's an issue that has been already logged. Although because it is more a nice to have in our priority list and priorities in our priorities, it's been taking a little bit while. But I think our software developers are working on it, and as soon as this is fixed, I will let you know for sure. I'll be the one writing on the group.
I think it's our fault for following only the metric system.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. So now Alfie PT, when we will be able to deposit and withdraw moves, X moves from the app, and which chains will be able to withdraw to and deposit from? Where do the moves we are rewarded with for completing a challenge come from, and are these rewards sustainable? So 2 questions. All right.
Okay, then let's split this one. So first, about the in-app wallet connections. This is something that we have been working on, but the resources are limited on this front. It isn't something a lot of apps have done properly. It requires a lot of work, not just from a technical implementation perspective, but also from an app regulation perspective, because app stores have tight rules around in-app transfers, purchases, and deposits, and we need to work all of that around how we implement any wallet connections. Then secondly, our new game economy. The priority was, when creating the economy, was to not fall in the trap of just giving rewards. There's no such thing as free money, and we're not here to fool anyone into thinking that. So what we are creating is a circular economy where users can earn rewards as they move, but the point is to actually have fun, to exercise, and on top of that, earn moves, not the other way around. So it is completely sustainable, it is completely circular. Whatever comes out had to go into the economy at some point. And that's the way we're building something that will last forever.